Welcome to another episode of LSN Off Script, and I am so excited for our guest. The fact that she even had time for us is like mind-blowing because this person is always on trips, she's always traveling, she's doing clinics, she's doing camps. So if you haven't guessed who she is, it's Kylie Ohlmiller. She probably hates me because I always say Ohlmiller the Thriller. I just made up my own little nickname for you, and I have been such a huge fan of yours, and I follow you on Instagram, and I'm just like, what is a normal day like for you? Because you're always just on the go.
Yeah. First of all, thank you for having me, and thanks for following along on Instagram and all the crazy things that I'm doing. But it's been incredible. Right after I graduated college, I just kind of dove into the whole lacrosse world and camps and clinics and traveling and getting to meet all these young girls and different people who are playing professional lacrosse. And it's been incredible. It's been a lot, but it's definitely been incredible. And I'm meeting so many incredible people. So really grateful to be able to be doing all this traveling and be all over the place.
So what do you do when you wake up? I mean, like, is it like go, go, go? Do you have a schedule?
Yeah, I try to stick to like a strict schedule. Sometimes it goes off of what I'm doing, but my biggest thing is that like I have like 7 calendars. It's really bad. But I have one in my phone. I have a written one. I have a smaller one because I'm also taking classes still at Stony Brook right now. So I have one just for classes. I'm a little bit anal when it comes to all the scheduling and everything, but I like to know what I'm doing throughout the day. So my days always start with a workout. It's the first thing that I do in the morning. I usually wake up, run, and then go to the gym. Get my workout in, then I get a shower, and then I get to sit there and see, okay, like what does my schedule look like for the rest of the day? Some days it's pretty similar to the day before it, and other days it's completely different. So, but you know, and then other days I'm traveling and I get to do a bunch of that stuff. And a lot of those travel days actually end up being, you know, wake up really early, travel to where I'm going, be there for 8 hours and then travel back. So it's literally just one day. But, yeah, so I think biggest thing, I work out first thing in the morning, and that's what always starts my day, no matter where I am, whether it's in a hotel or here, and I get to go up to the gym up the block from me. That always gets me going to have a good day.
Okay, so what motivates you? Because you said you run, then go to the gym. I can't find time to do either one of those things, or I'm just lazy. I know that about myself. So what motivates you to kind of do both and do it every single morning?
Yeah, I think just like setting those goals for yourself. I mean, that's one of my main things. I'm lucky enough to have a trainer that I've had with me for the last like 8 years, I guess now. Wow, I'm getting old. And he's been awesome. So he gets to kind of not only tell me, you know, what are you going to do in the gym, but what are your goals on the field and in life, and what are these habits that we can make you on a day-to-day basis basically be able to follow and check off that calendar, check off that checklist. So one of the ones over the last couple of months for me has just been to add that extra, whether it's like a mile and that's it of running before I go to the gym and get the rest of my workout in. It kind of just adds that extra, that's something extra for me that I get to kind of tackle. That puts me, you know, in a good mood, ready to attack the rest of the day.
Oh man, I need to find that trainer, and I need to get like your brain into my brain because I do not have that motivation absolutely at all. And like something else that you do every single day as part of your workouts is that you open up the world to your just life. You started your own YouTube channel. What motivated you to kind of just say, you know what, I want people to know and my fans to see me what it's like off the field?
Yeah, I think that what's so cool about now compared to when I was in high school and middle school, or when I was young and I started playing lacrosse, is that we have these platforms as professional athletes like Instagram and YouTube that we can allow young girls or young kids to take an inside look on our lives and just kind of see, okay, she doesn't just play lacrosse and she doesn't just do that on the field. Like she does this, this, and this in order to be able to get there, and how she plays on the field. And then she also is a person too. So she, you know, hangs out with her dog. She eats, you know, ice cream on Sundays with her family, you know, like things like that allow these kids to realize that, yeah, they may be professional athletes, but they have some similarities of things that I like to do as well. So maybe I find that common ground between me and that professional athlete that, you know, makes them even more of a role model for me and kind of makes them feel like a friend in that sense.
Yeah, I totally understand that whole concept. But during all this process, what's probably been probably the craziest thing you think your fans have learned about you? Because you've shared everything from like music, what you eat, your shopping experiences. What's probably the craziest thing your fans were surprised or shocked to learn about you?
When I still get like DMs from young girls about the one video that I did on my YouTube channel about what I eat and how I used to just like eat spoonfuls of sprinkles.
Oh yeah.
By the like,
Why?
like,
Does that taste good to you?
I guess it used to. I'm not gonna lie. If I had sprinkles in front of me, I'd probably eat them. But I don't know. I'm a big sugar girl. I love like chocolate or anything that I can munch on that's like sugar. Just have a big sweet tooth, so I can't go a full day without some sort of like candy bar or like Twizzlers or something to munch on. But yeah, I'm a big candy girl, so I guess that's where my sprinkle addiction came in.
I've never done that before.
It's so funny. They think it's so funny because I picked up the sprinkles in the grocery store aisle, and I was like, oh, fun fact! Like I used to eat these by the spoonful, and girls are like, seriously? Did you actually do that? I'm like, yeah.
So when was the last time you ate a spoonful of sprinkles? And be honest.
Being honest, I had ice cream last night and it did have sprinkles on it. But I'm not going to lie and not say that I didn't leave a lot of the sprinkles for the end so that I could
eat it last. Enjoy it last.
Exactly. Got to enjoy what you like.
Okay, so like I've watched that YouTube video, and you do eat very healthy. You got some mixed greens, you got some just like eating like organic products and nuts and stuff. So what does your refrigerator look like right now, as opposed to the ice cream and the sprinkles? What's next to that?
Yeah, that's definitely my sweet tooth side of it that I try to hide. But yeah, I think my daily eating schedule is pretty much the same every day. So this is something that a lot of people don't know. I don't eat before I work out. I actually just go on an empty stomach, sometimes a coffee, a lot of times just like amino acids and protein and water. So I just take that with my workout. It's kind of how I've been doing it the last like couple of years, and I just kind of got used to it. But yeah, I think after that, it's usually I got a bunch of yogurts in there. I have a bunch of I like to make my meals ahead of time because I'm usually running all over the place throughout the week. So good to just have something in the fridge to be able to put in a lunchbox and take on the go in the morning. So I got a bunch of salads made in there. And then dinner, I'm lucky enough to be able to be close enough to home to hop in on whatever my family's eating.
Yeah, talking about being close enough to home, I know that you moved into an apartment that is attached to your parents' house, correct?
Yep, it's right there.
How has that been like? Do you have your freedom, or is it so much fun? Do you still go there and say, hey, what's for dinner?
Well, for me, I am a terrible cook. So yes, I take full advantage of the dinner time situation, but it's been great. I get to kind of have my own space and, my own workplace and office area that I get to do like KO17 stuff and just kind of have my separation and be able to be on my own a little bit and have my own schedule. But at the same time, I'm a big family girl and I love being with my parents and my dog and my sister. So having them, right there, if I need them or, just to be there and be around is pretty incredible.
I know that's got to be great support to have, just so nearby at all times. Like, I'm so jealous of that. And I mean, you said you're old, but you're not. You're not old at all. Like
I know. I feel much older than I am.
You're not at all. But for what you have accomplished, has been absolutely amazing. Did you ever think your life would be where it is right now, where you have your own clinic camp, KO17, you're a professional lacrosse player, you're with New Balance, you are living on your own. So I'll say that too. And did you ever imagine like, oh my gosh, my life is happening so fast?
Yeah. Sometimes, it's always good to sit back and kind of take an outside look on things because every day to day gets kind of hectic. So you get lost in it sometimes, but it's good to take a step back and just realize, like you said, I'm only 22. I've only been out of college
I thought
for
you were
like
23.
8 months.
That just made me feel like, okay, what am I doing with my life?
Sorry, I have a late birthday. But yeah, I mean, it's been, I couldn't ask for more opportunities. I've gotten way more than I could have ever imagined from the sport of lacrosse. And just, through my career at Stony Brook, they gave me so many opportunities to be able to do what I do now and be able to have this platform, especially here on Long Island. That's why I wanted to stay here. And just with all these little girls that I get to kind of train and be around and kind of just get to hang out with and be a role model for. And it's been really, really amazing. And I'm so grateful for it all. But like you said, it does go quickly and life just flies right past you. So it's good to kind of stop and smell the roses every once in a while.
Yeah. And then, of course, one thing I follow on your Instagram that I am absolutely jealous of is your whole entire wardrobe. Because, I mean, not only do you work out in style, but just like your everyday life. I know you're a New Balance athlete, and I just feel as if you have probably the dopest clothes ever. I mean, what does that closet look like? Is your mom borrowing your clothes? Is your sister borrowing your clothes? I want to borrow your clothes myself.
Oh, well, thank you. You can definitely borrow whatever you want. Yeah, I have way too many clothes than I know what to do with. I have to do like a sweep out every couple months because my closet is just jam packed. I would definitely say that the most things that I have would have to be shirts and sweatshirts and then shoes. So I have so many shoes. It's really bad. And I keep buying the same color shoes too. So then like when I'm like, all right, this outfit would look good with white sneakers, then I have 12 pairs of white sneakers to be able to pick from. It makes it hard.
I used to hate white sneakers because they're so hard to keep clean, but now I absolutely love white sneakers.
I know. They really are so hard to keep clean, but that's why you have like a bunch of pairs of them, because then if they get dirty, you could just get another pair. But no, it's one of my favorite things. I mean, if I ever get stressed or anything, I always end up at the mall or online shopping. So I've always been that way. I've always been one to be terrible with like spending money on things that I probably don't need. So it's just kind of an escape for me. And yeah, I'd love to put together some cool outfits.
Okay, so if you ever need to go, whenever you're doing another sweep, you have my phone number now. I can give you my address. I know I'm really, really tall.
Perfect.
But sweatshirts, probably want the same shoe size, but whatever you want to send me. Like I don't mind. I don't mind taking all the old stuff. Not at all.
All right, I'll send you all my old dirty white sneakers.
Perfect. So if you were to go look in your closet right now, so you have a lot of sneakers, you have a lot of sweatshirts. What's probably the one thing you're probably going to buy next? You're like, you know what? I really need this.
I'm not gonna lie, I have a lot of like athletic clothes because that's all I wear every day. Because I guess I don't have like an office job that I have to dress up for or anything like that. So when it comes to summertime rolling around, I should probably grab some new like jean shorts, some new nice tops, other things that maybe not some tank tops and athletic shorts that I wear probably every day in the summer anyway. But that's where I always struggle, is when I have to go out to dinner or out to an event and I'm like, oh my goodness, what do I wear? I only have sneakers and leggings.
Hey, athleisure is a thing now. That is acceptable now.
It is. I could wear a jumpsuit and some heels or something, but make it trendy.
Now, what's something that we probably would be surprised that you watch on TV? Is there like, a reality show or a TV show? Are you binge watching anything right now?
I don't have too much time to just sit and watch TV, but for some reason, every time I like sit down and I have a couple minutes and I just turn on the TV, I always just turn on like E, because I just, it's like this thing where I know that all the channels around there usually have something good on. So I kind of just like put it on automatically and then flip through and see what's going on right there. But I always end up watching the Kardashians for like 4 hours straight.
You and the rest of the world.
Always on. It's always on. And I don't really care what they're up to, but I always end up watching it for 5 hours because it's on. And for some reason, they rope you in. They know what they're doing.
What draws you in? I mean, your name is Kylie. So, I mean, you already have some type of connection to them, but what is it that draws people in? Because I watch it too. I'm always like, I don't know why, but I'm interested and I'm intrigued. And the new season's coming out next week and I'm going to have to watch it.
I know, I saw that last night. I know. And I don't know what it is about them. It's so intriguing. Like once it's on, you're just like somehow roped in for the entire hour, even though they're not really doing anything except for sitting there and getting photo shoots done and things and talking about each other. But yeah, it is funny. I've gotten a couple, little girls who make those posts like women's lax goals and things like that, Instagram posts that tag me in like your Kylie versus my Kylie, and it's a picture of Kylie Jenner and then me, and I'm like, oh my goodness.
They're bringing you in. They're bringing you in. So, who is your favorite Kardashian Jenner, if you had to choose?
Her That's a good question. I don't know. I'm not sure. I think it changes every time I watch the show. Cause like
Every episode, it's like, okay, I'm not
yeah, it's like I don't like her now, but I like her the other episode. But yeah, they're just interesting. They're interesting to watch, and their lifestyle is so interesting. And it really is. It makes me think about like how they are in front of the media, and then you can kind of like learn from it a little bit, and how they kind of like how they've made this into such an empire, even though they like, yes, they have businesses and all those things, but like, so I think yeah, they definitely work hard, and like Kris Jenner is very smart in her business. So yeah. I think it's interesting to learn from that, even though I'm just kind of sitting there gazing at the screen.
Hey, it's a learning experience because you are building your own empire too. You've already started too. So I mean, you might be the next Kylie Jenner, Kylie Ohlmiller. You're right up there too.
That's nice.
Now, so you love the Kardashians. Is there any other celebrity that you love, or maybe have a celebrity crush on anybody?
Ooh, I don't know about crushes, but I follow the Curry family, like Steph Curry and his wife Aisha, like on Instagram, on everything. I love their kids. And I've always liked him as a basketball player and like who he is kind of as a professional athlete. Cause I think he just he plays his own style. He has fun and obviously has a little bit of flair to his game, and he's not the biggest, not the strongest, but is still, somewhat successful, and his story is pretty much an underdog story. But at the same time, he's not, cocky and in your face. He's just, he's just being him, and him and his family they seem like people that I would want to hang out with. So,
I'm with you on that. Yeah. They seem like a great like couple to hang out with. Did you see that Aisha had a birthday party?
I did. And it looked really fun. And she had like a crazy outfit on, but she was rocking it.
Yes. Our invitation got lost in the mail. We'll forgive them. Next year, we'll be at the next year.
I'll just DM him next for the next year. But yeah, I love his little kids. They're so cute too.
All right, Kylie, before I let you go, we have some questions from our staff that they wanted to ask you. So I'm going to pull some of them out of this box for you because not everyone can talk to you, but everyone wants to know a lot about you. That is for sure. Okay, so the first question is pineapple on pizza, yes or no?
Oh, 100% yes.
Yes. It's so gross.
Come on. It's the best. No.
Why don't you love me? I'm delicious.
I've actually never had a pineapple. That's for another story, but I won't ever eat one. They look weird.
Well, you should try a pineapple, and then you should try it on pizza because it won't disappoint, I promise.
Okay, I'll think about that. All right, what artist is on your playlist right now?
I have like 12 different playlists for different moods and different genres, but I think from the top of my head, I could go with J. Cole, or I like Chris Brown's music. Always have.
That's different. Yes. Do you dance to Chris Brown?
No, not usually in public. I used to have some fun with my friends, but not in public. No.
Okay. Here's a lacrosse question. Sam Apuzzo could potentially break your record for points per game. What are your thoughts on that?
I think that's awesome. Sam Apuzzo is an incredible player. She really is. I got the chance to get to play with her on Team USA at the spring premiere, and she's just an incredible player and has so much fire in her. And that'd be incredible to be able to see and cheer on for sure.
All right, vacation in Hawaii or Europe?
Hawaii.
Beach
Definitely.
Person?
Beach girl. I grew up like it's literally right there. I could probably see it from my window. But I'm right on the water, so I'm a big beach girl, and it's kind of like my happy place. So never been to Hawaii. It's definitely on my list.
Would you ever want to move and leave the Northeast and go somewhere where it's like warm all year long?
I think I could eventually. I just can't really see it in the near future anytime soon. I do like the seasons, though. I like the change of seasons. Okay. I'm not a big fan of winter, but I don't know if I could do without the seasons.
Okay. And our last question is, what is your go-to celly?
Go-to celly. I always, if I drop my stick or if I don't, I always like put one in the air. I don't think I ever meant to do that, but it just always happens. It happens. I put one in the air.
What?
scored or someone else scored, I do it for everything. For some reason, my pointer finger just always goes.
We got to find a reason for it. We got to find some type of reason for it or something.
Winner. I don't know.
All right, Kylie, thank you so much. We learned so much. Thank you for going off script with me. I appreciate the time. I am a huge fan. I really do mean that. And I hope you don't get mad when I say Ohlmiller the Thriller, because that is like an absolutely amazing thing.
I love it. Thank you so much for throwing a little twist on my name. And thank you guys for having me.
All right.
Bye.